Well, here we are in the house of Bernie Quinn, and the Quinns was a very, very strong GAA family in the area. Many's a meeting and many's a conversation of GAA took place in this house. And I have Bernie here beside me, and Bernie, can you tell me any of your earliest memories of GAA football, even when you were a young girl, long before you were married, in your young day? What's your first memories of football?
My first memories, I would say, is of my father going to footballs. He would have went to the local matches, and at them days there was no cars or anything, and he would have went with other men around the area that was interested in it, cycle to Clones and to Castle Blaney and Dundalk, round outlying.
Before, in those days, what would have been your local club?
The local club would have been Newtown Hamilton.
Newtown, I see. And did you go to those matches yourself?
Not at that stage, for I'd have been pretty young then at that stage. But as we grew up and finished school and that, we would have went to matches because the football field wasn't very far from us. We'd get, your father would take us with him.
Then come your courtship days and you met Philip, and were you going with him long before you realised he had an intense interest in GAA as well?
Not very long. For a conversation would be a lot on GAA and who was playing and who done well and all the rest of it.
I see.
County and the local.
Then it eventually happened that you married and settled down in Lissamon. And Philip, your husband, had a massive interest in GAA and was very much involved in the formation of the team here in the 1970s. Have you many memories of that period of time, like who would have been involved with them and what role he played in the formation of the team? There was no facilities, I believe, in the area at the time, and they might have had meetings here, like would they?
And well, the first of it would have been here, as I said, in the house, at something that was on, and the local priest was here, Father Cassidy.
Father Cassidy.
He had a great interest in football as well, and they tried to get some meeting to get together and get some of the rest of the local neighbours that was interested as well, and to get it committee and to get it up and go.
So the first committee meetings would have actually been here in this house?
Well, yes, I think they took them from house to house, maybe when they got the first few meetings, I think, was here. And that'd be the neighbours.
Aye. Other than Father Cassidy, you remember any other people that were here at those meetings?
Well, John McAleer, a neighbour.
Yeah.
Peter O'Hagan. Hugh Meehan.
And these were the founding fathers of the present Lissamon team?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the first fundraising I had was a dinner in the Liverpool Hotel in Warren Point. They had a meal and a dance or something at that stage.
I see. And the whole community went along?
They all went along.
Aye.
And the price for the meal that night was £1.
£1?
Yes.
Can you put a year on that?
69, in 1969.
1969.
Easter of...
And they eventually all became involved too. That must have been a busy time for you.
No, it was busy enough, I suppose, on a Sunday to get them all out. There was, at one stage, there was 5 of them playing together.
5?
Yes.
5 sons?
5 at that time.
Thank God. What do you call the sons?
Peter, Philip, Gavin, Sean, Plunkett.
The name came along.
Neiman was a bit younger than him, and he came along.
So you'd actually 6? Or?
6, I think, at a stage maybe.
My God, I'm sure the local manager was delighted with that. So after they would have come back home after the matches, was there much crack round the table?
Oh, the word who done what and who done well and who should have done better and all that sort of thing.
The matches was all replayed.
It was
again.
all replayed, yes. And another run to Daisy Hill was somebody that could hurt it as well.
Was that a worry for you?
Oh, it was. It would have been for. They had to be ready to head out to school the next day.
Yeah. They became involved once they ended their playing days. They became involved in various ways, and Eamon became involved with first aid or something. You were telling me earlier there, and
yes, I do remember that. Eamon, it was at Easter, on Easter Saturday night, and we went to Mass and came back, and that time the Easter holy water was supposed to be, you had to get it at that Mass that night. It wouldn't be the same the next day, so I took my biggest bottle I could get about and had Easter holy water home with me. Eamon was taking the first aid at that time, being one of the smaller boys in the club. The younger ones and that would have done that, take the first aid with them. So on in the afternoon I noticed that the bottle had disappeared. It was sitting out in the kitchen. And
this was a big bottle.
A big lemonade bottle.
Big lemonade bottle of holy water.
Of holy water.
And you had it on the shelf and suddenly it was missing.
It was missing. It was gone. So I asked round, and Eamon did say then, he says, was that what was sitting in the kitchen? And I says, yes. Oh, he says, I took that in the bag to the football. So that was the end of the holy water.
So the lads were feasting on holy water. You can't remember whether they won that day or not, did you?
Not really. I don't.
At least it kept them safe anyway.
Well, that's it. The belief was there.
Well, after a very long life and involvement with the GAA, sadly your husband Philip passed away then. Did you find much support coming from the GAA club?
At that time, yes. A lot of support. A lot of support. Yes.
Yeah.
The older players, even who had been and gone, one player, everybody turned up and helped out and did parking, attendance and everything, and it was right enough.
You found that a good source of comfort then?
That's
at the time.
Right, that's right, yes.
Okay.
I'm still the family and have a good relationship. They're past playing football now, but with all the boys they played with and travelled with and all that.
Yes.
They love to get meeting up and having a chat about it.
So generally speaking, Bernie, would you say the GAA had a positive effect on your family throughout life? Like, generally, was it a good thing?
Oh yes. Oh, it was something for them to do and some place to get out.
Yes. Yeah. Well, there we have it, folks. A few thoughts of Bernie Quinn, and as Bernie said there, she had 6 sons playing on the local Lissamon team, and that's a great asset to any club. And from my own memories of these fellas, they're all still involved in the GAA in various forms and administration levels. Some of them have left the area and are very active in the GAA in other areas. So thanks very much indeed, Bernie, for your talk there. It was very enlightening, and I hope you get much more support from the GAA as time goes on. Thank you.